guard, the top of their head has to be on the waist of the center. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you some keys that usually works. But if I'm the guard, the first thing is I want my spacing between center and guard to be 2 feet. And if you're a little bit wider, that's great. If you're a little bit too tight, that stinks. Because your spacing creates natural holes in a different alignment of defense. Alright? So here's the game you play. You know, wider to a certain point, and then wider becomes negative. In other words, you're going to create a gap between you and the next adjacent player. And as long as that gap's not so wide so you can close it by stepping or getting your head across, you'll never have penetration and you'll be fine. If we had 5-foot splits, just to give you an example, put out 5 feet. Now there's no way if I line up right here in this gap and I just take off on the snap of the ball, he's now too wide to cut me off, isn't he? So we play at 2 feet, because that fits for us. And then tackle, a guard to tackle is going to be 2 feet. And again, if you're 3 inches wide, 4 inches wide, great. Alright? Now, with that spacing, what I want you to do now, guard, is back up so that when you touch your down hand to the ground, your hand should touch parallel with the ankle joint of the center. Alright? Now Steve, is the top of my head breaking that center's weight?
Yes.
Alright, right there.
Get down, let the center get down. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, good. That's what I usually do. Get down there. Now, you just mirror the guard. You set your feet up, and you just get into your stance. Just as long as your toes parallel the guard's toes. Now, why don't you move in there closer? Huh? Look at it. What? Okay, just keep your 2 feet. Go ahead, now line up there. Now, how's the tackle looking, Steve?
The tackle guard too deep.
Now move up a little bit. Put your hand.
Remember, your hand should be the ankle joint, not the heel, but the ankle joint.
That's it.
There you go, that's right.
Now, you do the same thing.
That's good.
Tackle, you go up a little bit. I can tell you looking deep. Right there. Now, that's what a good lineup looks like. All right? It's spaced properly. The guard and tackle has depth. Now, the reason why we want the depth is because we can move these players. We can pull tackles. We can pull guards. We can reach. We can pull behind players. And all that can happen is that the defense can't get up in this guy's face, because if you're down there, I can only come to the point of the ball. You get down in your stance. So I can only come to the point of the ball before I'm offside. So we've created, by the rules, a nice natural 2-foot barrier. So that on a snap of the ball, we're going to be able to at least get 1 step into the line of scrimmage so that we don't get stuck right there. This happens. So if I wanted to pull the tackle, I can get the guard coming forward. Come on. And if I take off and I stop him right there, because I'm this big stud, right? He's this little wimp. We just stop him right here. Now the tackle still has the room he needs to pull behind this, and we can get the play off. Right? So there's a lot of reasons for doing this. Now, this is in normal situations. Obviously, if it's short yardage and goal line, what do you think the 2 things we would do? What makes sense? We're going to close it down to 1 foot, and we're going to move up to the top of our helmet on the back point of that ball. We won't give up any real estate that way. Alright? That makes sense to you guys. Okay, so go back to your coaches. Coaches, just set up in line. You hear me saying 121. How many of you guys know the Delaware numbering system? Know what 121 means? Alright, 121 wagon, 124 guard track. Okay, good. For you guys, for review, if this is the points of attack, 1 is to the right. Right? Will block an area, and whoever comes into that area, when you get there, bang, that's who you block. So you don't have to worry about knowing a guy's number. If the guy's ugly, you don't have to worry about seeing him all day long. You may not block him all day long. Right? If the guy's an ass kicker and he leaves, hey, that's great. Just block the next guy that comes. Say, hey, that's tough for you, buddy. You take him this time, okay? Yeah, that kind of stuff. So just understand that assignments are areas of the field within the defensive alignment, and we're not telling you when we say first backer from 5, that doesn't mean you get radar on him and go chase him all over the place. You go to the first backer area and block who's ever there. So now tight end, you're going gap down, and an odd defense will be a man on the tackle, so you're blocking down and displaying down technique tomorrow. Front side guard, this is the tackle. You have gap down backer, odd spacing, you're stepping in here, you're going through the inside shoulder of the man on the nose, checking out the nose man, making sure the center can handle it, and then the edge is blocked, you go right up to the first backer area. When Coach Jones, you're a good linebacker, and you'll make your reads, or you'll scrape, you won't be there. So you're just going to be in this area, and you're going to block that scraping backside lineman. Right? Center, you have reach area. That means that you'll open the step, reach, and then square back up. You're going to protect this area, and you're going to use your left shoulder on the nose man if he tries to ride across your face. Backside guard, you just stay where you are. Backside tackle, you have to cut off to the running back. So you come on over there. Now the guard. Front side guard will sweep. You are going to come off the line of scrimmage with an open pull, but it's going to be back, not parallel. And you're going to take 3 steps. That will roughly put you at 2.5 yards. This is about a 45-degree angle, and you're looking for the wingback's tail. Beautiful. Jump up there.
Wingback right here.
Right now, you block down on Coach Jones. Put your head inside. Stick your fanny out right there. You're looking for his fanny because you're going to block out on that first thing. Tight as you do. Now you just curl over your step and you come right back up to the wingback's tail right here. You got good inside out position. And now you go lateral to kick out on the first point outside of him. Whoever it is, I don't care. But it's just the first thing that's outside of the wingback's tail. So it could be a corner, it could be a scraping backer, whatever it is, this is your kick out area. Backside guard, 1 flat step so you don't know with the quarterback.
Dash guard.
Right, so you're here, and I didn't say wag, did I say sweep? So you now come off and you get about 2 yards deep. Now this depth by the front and backside guard gets us away from any minor penetration that might occur by the blocks happening in front of us. And you look for the wingback's tail. Young man with that beautiful earring again, right there. You get a little bit of depth to help you turn the corner, and you come right around his tail, and you're looking for that outstanding linebacker, Coach Jones. All right? Who now is an end. And you come to that next level, and then you just wall this thing off. So when you see it, tomorrow or tonight, you'll have this beautiful wall. Tight end, wing, backside guard, build a wall right here on this side of the defense. Front side guard kicks out to create this nice shoot, and the backside tackle comes across for cutoff, so you got 3 blocking in, 2 kicking out, that running back to be blind to come up through there. Okay? So that's 121. Now it's a mirrored offense, which means we can run the same play to the other side by changing the numbers opposite. So 121, what would be the mirror? 929. Okay? You can run a 129. The mirror of 121 will be 929. So it's the same play in reverse. So on 929, the left tackle does what the right tackle does on 121. Alright, so that'll be the first play of the series. Alright? The next play, if we call on at any time in this camp, it gives all 5 linemen the assignments of gap, on, backer, and basically you can block the man right in front of you. If you do a lot of scrimmage, you have to know where to put your head. We'll teach you that. There's nobody in front of you. You go right to the next level of defense, which will be linebackers, and block those people. So on is just everybody coming off the ball, base blocking. You've probably heard that term before. Right now, waggle. Give me that quick line up right here. Waggle means what?
Line up.
I always snap when you talk, Coach Jones. Right? Now, waggle means opposite. The term waggle means opposite. So if we go 121, waggle, which way is the ball going to go? Away from the 1 point of attack, we're going 9. That waggle talks specifically to the guard and the quarterback. Okay? So that we're going to fake 21, and this is the point of attack. So the 7-man is the onside tackle. Your assignment is gap, down, on. And not defense, you block on with your head on the outside, and you work your tail out. Front side guard will always pin the flank down. We'll show you this tomorrow. You're going to go ahead and cross over the hole. You're going to get a little bit of depth because you're a hook man, and the hook position is going to be 2 yards behind in the line of scrimmage, or actually behind the vertical, or excuse me, 1 full man outside the man you're trying to hook, and 2 yards deep in the back. So you'll be in this position and go back aggressively on that man. Center, you're going to step and cut. Right tackle, you will step and cut, and now the backside guard's got a tough pass. It's an open pull, flat step from the quarterback's right here. You can't run over him. Now, without stopping, locate the fullback or better behind his fanny, and you're going to get the 3 yards. But you get away from any penetration here so that we can get you to the flank. Now, once you get that depth, you got 2 responsibilities. 1, you kick out at the flank if a defensive player comes to contain.